Knocklang for the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Round 3 group between Doon and Kilmallock. Both sides unbeaten coming into this evening's game. Delighted to be joined by TJ Ryan for a momentous occasion here in Knocklang, TJ.
Yeah, huge occasion for the club. It's the first ever Senior Hurling Championship match played here. Pitch here is newish enough. John, when we won the county in 2005, long time ago now, we was out of that field out there. In fairness to the lads at the time, they had a bit of vision. This piece of land came up for sale, they bought it, and over the last number of years, the current group, they've done a fantastic. The lights are here, the stand is in, electronic scoreboard, perimeter fencing. So an awful lot of work done, an awful lot of help from a lot of people, from grants, Munster Council, Limerick County Board, Sports Capital. So they've taken full advantage, but huge work done by Frankie and the local committee at the moment. Jim Dooley had the foresight to buy it. So yeah, massive occasion for Guysplan. Obviously this is Knocklang we're in, which is the home, obviously the home one of the home parishes, but yeah, huge for the club.
What a game to open it up as well, TJ. First Limerick Senior Hurling Championship game here. Doon and Kilmallock doesn't get much bigger than this.
Well, in fairness, when we organise things, John, we try to organise as best we can. So we organise a beautiful evening and then we organise a brilliant game. Yeah, like two teams with definitely visions of staying in this championship well into towards the end of it. Both teams going reasonably well. So yeah, maybe question marks here and there, maybe about the draws both of them got. But at the same time, they have a good win as well. So they have 3 points each, and I'm sure both of them would like to finish maybe after round 3 with 5 points.
I can be sure of that. Thrown here in Knocklang is at 7 p.m. We'll be back with team news shortly. Welcome back to Knocklang for this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 3 clash. John Keogh joining you again here with TJ Ryan. TJ, Doon Kilmallock, as we said in our preamble a few minutes ago, perfect evening for this game. Could not wish for ideal hurling circumstances like we have in Knocklang this evening.
Yeah, the weather makes everything in this country, John. It just makes everything much more easy, much more pleasurable. People are in good form, plenty good viewing points here, and just looking forward to a right good cracking hurling match. As I said, first senior hurling match here ever, so as I said, let's hope the game does the whole thing justice, and hopefully you'll all be back.
That's the hope anyway here in Knocklang this evening, the home of Garspillan GA Club.
Or the home of hurling, John, I think.
Home of hurling is what you said to me during the week, TJ. Alright, yeah, but we'll yet to see that, I think, this evening. But as we said, absolutely ideal conditions. We believe Doon have won the toss and they're going to change round. TJ, both sides on 3 points after the first 2 rounds. Not fully happy maybe where they're at. Doon probably knowing, having won the county last year for the first time, maybe with Derek in again this year, Derek McGrath, probably know where they are. More so than Kilmallock, maybe it's fair to say.
Yeah, they definitely look more settled, and Kilmallock have a couple of players coming back, and an interesting one on the Kilmallock bench at the moment is number 26, Robbie Hanley, and he's here. We've seen him, he's tagged out. So their team is going to involve, I'd say, over the coming weeks. Doon very settled. An unusual style of play, John, we touched on already. I've watched them a couple of times. It's very effective. I mean, they won the county last year. They all know what they're doing with the ball. They're runners, they score well. So I think maybe that's going to be maybe Kilmallock's challenge, is how do they set up against the Doon system.
Quick check on the teams now, starting with Doon. In goals is Dara Stapleton. Number 17, Mikey O'Brien, comes in for Owen Fitzgibbon. Tommy Hayes and Cian O'Donovan complete the full back line. Chris Thomas, Barry Murphy and Richie English are named in the half back line. Darragh O'Donovan captains the side alongside Jack Ryan in midfield. Garrett Thomas, Adam English and Eddie Stokes make up the half forward line. Well, the full forward line, Donald Coughlin, Kevin Maher and Pat Ryan. Over to Kilmallock now, they're unchanged. Conor Hanley Clark is in goals. Dylan O'Brien, Aaron Costello and Liam English in the full back line. Robbie Egan, Kevin O'Donnell and Kieran O'Connor, half back line. Midfield is Killian Hayes and Micheál Houlihan. Half forward line, Paddy O'Brien, Oisin O'Reilly and Gerard Enright. Full forward line, Conor Staunton, Shane O'Brien, the Kilmallock captain, and Graham Mulcahy. TJ, two very, very strong teams on paper, certainly. Who are you looking out for to be the difference maker today?
Loads of household names as well. Like Shane O'Brien has been kind of operating as centre forward for Kilmallock, and he's been really effective for them. So I think maybe for Doon, they'll be looking maybe to close him down. On the Doon side, outside of the inter-county players, 2 guys that are hurling exceptionally well are the Thomases, Chris and Garrett Thomas. Garrett Thomas chipped in with 7 points and played the last day. Chris chips in with scores every single day as well, and it's part of that evolving system where they get a chance to go forward and put the ball over the bar. So like Kilmallock won't want those guys getting those type of returns. So them are the type of things we're going to watch. Like Graham Mulcahy is back from his injury, as I said, Robbie Hanley is on the bench, so plenty to look forward to. So let's get it on.
Let's get it on indeed. John O'Halloran from Broree is the referee this evening. Linesman Mike Sexton here in front of us. I'm just waiting to get us underway as we expected. It is Doon that won the toss.
And no breeze as well, John. Really
ideal conditions.
We see the flags down here, so it's going to be no advantage either way. Like in terms of the scoring goals, I suppose we might consider these ones here on our left hand side, the scoring goals. So let's see what happens. Doon playing in there in the first half. Kevin Maher has been very effective for Doon as well. Like he's some man to win primary possession, and then the guys come running around him. So another little point that Kilmallock will want to maybe trying to get an edge on to stop him winning that primary possession.
Absolutely, here as we're moments away from throwing in Knocklong this evening. It's Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship, round 3 from Group 1.
Kilmallock, everybody's playing centre forward and Shane O'Brien is inside, I think.
Yeah, that's where it looks at the moment as we are underway. It's Micheál Houlihan winning possession, blocked down though by Adam English, falls into Kevin O'Donnell, who delivers a ball inside, looking for the run of Paddy O'Brien down this right hand side. It's O'Brien unable to keep it in play though, just that little bit strong from Kevin O'Donnell. TJ, first 20 seconds here, seen anything that catches him?
I suppose Shane O'Brien definitely looks like he's lining up inside Paddy O'Brien here and at right half forward, but looks definitely like Shane O'Brien is inside early on.
Yeah, something to definitely keep an eye on. He is wandering out towards us a little bit, but I think, as TJ said, that one goes back all the way to Dara Stapleton. Stapleton switch of play to his cornerback Cian O'Donovan. O'Donovan has a bit of help immediately, and Jason to him. He's going himself with it as Cian O'Donovan strikes it, delivering into the full forward line towards Pat Ryan. Liam English is the nearest Kilmallock man to him at the moment. Ryan has got to it first though, and Pat Ryan coming back on the arc, in across it goes to the aforementioned Donald Coughlin. Coughlin now playing it backwards and going with it instead is Donald Coughlin. Indeed, he's well challenged though and under pressure by a couple of Kilmallock defenders. Coughlin is battling there, so is Dylan O'Brien and Liam English. He's done very well to hold on to it. Pat Ryan low on to Kevin Maher, pressures on immediately on him by Oisin O'Reilly, and still doing in possession though. They've done well to hold on to this. Hand pass comes, it's a throw ball and a free out to Kilmallock. Irish defending from Kilmallock there, DJ.
Yeah, you were saying their work rate's been really impressive to date, and you can see it very early doors there. Just one obvious change as well. It looks like that Robbie Egan has dropped back from the half back line to pick up and do a man-to-man on Kevin Maher, which probably would make sense from a height point of view.
Two big classes there as Conor Hanley Clark readies to take this one. Goes straight down the middle does Conor Hanley Clark. Dangerous ball inside, hand goes up from Paddy O'Brien. Goal chance for Kilmallock. Gerard Enright saved by Stapleton. Rebound comes, struck into the back of the net. Goal early doors here, and it's Killian Hayes that's got it for Kilmallock.
Yeah, Doon will be disappointed with that. Maybe they were drawn. I'm just going to replay here to Shane O'Brien because it looked like that he was going for the ball, and then Paddy O'Brien caught it unchallenged. But great save from Dara Stapleton initially. Great follow through for Killian Hayes. Perfect start for Kilmallock.
Exactly what James Hickey and his management team would have been looking for. Back with play. It's time and space here for Kilmallock defender. And is their wing back on this occasion, Kieran O'Connor. Moving forward with it is O'Connor. Still going, Kieran O'Connor, and off he goes. He's on past the 20-metre line. He's heading towards now. Great run from O'Connor. Needs a bit of help. Doon got back there in the end, and a couple of defenders there. O'Donovan being one, and so Donovan winning possession here for Doon. He's been fouled by his ex-Limerick inter-county colleague Graham Mulcahy, but Kilmallock will be delighted with his start, TJ. Yeah,
they will, as I said, getting the ball in. Kieran O'Connor back is a big plus for them as well, like turning up the field there. So just looking around the field, it seems to be like your typical Doon performance. You only have 2 or 3 players up with Kevin Maher and Donald Coughlin inside.
Is aiming towards Maher there, but it's one back there on the break by Aaron Costello. Switch of play from him to find Micheál Houlihan. Set deep. The opening round against Patrick Swell, he started there. Lovely pass to Oisin O'Reilly, and he's such a difficult man to stop once he gets going. Poor delivery from him though. Richie English though, difficult one to bounce. He's got back there under pressure. English and Cian O'Donovan, low delivery for him right to Pat Ryan. Ryan takes on Kevin O'Donnell, gives the hand pass inside to the onrushing Doon player there. It is Barry Murphy. It's Murphy with a beautiful little flick, dummy TJ, and to finish the boot.
Yeah, that's a bit of class that they have, and that's the problem Kilmallock going to have is if you give the ball away cheap. Oisin O'Reilly did really well, but give an easy ball to Richie English and you're in trouble when you do that because they use the ball so well. Yeah, good score from Barry.
Good finish from Barry Murphy. Lovely little dummy to deliver inside. This puck out now from Conor Hanley Clark. Battle between Tommy Hayes there and Shane O'Brien. There O'Donovan is onto it. Bit of space for O'Donovan now. The Doon captain. Switch of play 2 into Barry Murphy. Murphy has remained up forward around midfield since scoring that one. Hand pass off to Adam English. English now plays this one back. Time for Richie English to get this shot off from midfield. It's a good strike from Richie English. Does it have the accuracy? The umpires look at each other. It's gone to the right and wide, but Richie, that won't put him out too much, TJ.
Yeah, first wide, and he's been playing exceptionally well for Doon at left half back. One of their kind of key men now for the last couple of years. And again, as I said, their use of the ball is good. Barry Murphy and Dara, plenty sliding going on there between midfield and centre back.
Yeah, it's movement all over the field, and there's certainly movement here from Micheál Houlihan. He's time and space to get his shot away, and Micheál Houlihan, well, he'll be disappointed with that one, TJ. Player of his calibre missing from there.
Yeah, it was a free shot. You expect him to score that, but it is a kind of a battle of systems, if you know what I mean. They both were defensive enough, but when they get the ball in, they need to use it well.
There's now a bit of space in midfield here for a Doon player. It was Jack Ryan moving forward. He's been fouled, little flick on the wrist as Ryan moved forward, and a chance now for Doon to make it a 1 point game.
Yeah, a little flick there, yeah. So John O'Halloran had to hand up very quick, yeah. So Adam English gets a chance. So it's inside his own 65. I don't think on the night the distance will be an issue.
No, absolutely perfect conditions, as we've mentioned several times here in Knocklang this evening. English.
Fine crowd too, John.
Yeah, huge crowd, Tejan. I think they're still coming in from what we can see down to our left here as English hits this one, and he has put it to the left and wide. So second wide for Doon in this game, and maybe a sighter for Adam.
Yeah, maybe Sighter it was pretty straight on. You would expect him to score them, and as I said, given the conditions on the night, we're probably not going to be the forgiving type, John, are we?
No, I don't think so, TJ. We're going to be very harsh here throughout on an evening like this as Oisin O'Reilly goes up. Ball breaks to Conor Staunton into midfield to Micheál Houlihan. Good run, but he's half pickpocketed by Darragh O'Donovan. It's broken to O'Reilly. Goal chance for Kilmallock. O'Reilly's bagged a second for Kilmallock. Breaking ball, TJ was quickly onto it, and that's Oisin O'Reilly in a nutshell.
That's the danger that Kilmallock have. They just have so many gears up there that if they get a sniff of it at all, Oisin got a chance inside. No catching him.
Absolutely no catching him, as this one is taken quickly by Dara Stapleton over towards Robbie Egan, and Kevin Maher breaks. There's Robbie Egan has caught it, in fact, and delivers up towards O'Reilly again. And he's got the legs on Barry Murphy initially heading to this ball. Does Oisin O'Reilly. Murphy's there in a flash done. He's done well. Barry Murphy to win possession back for Doon. He's shipped a heavy challenge there. Shoulder, says Paddy O'Brien. I don't think referee John O'Halloran is agreeing with that one.
Yeah, I said Paddy wasn't happy with it, so Barry had kind of bent down, looked like it was higher. I think the decision is right to give a free out, right, yeah, but no better man to mind his own little squares in Paddy. Kilmallock look like they're winning the old tactical battle at the moment. They're creating a nice bit of space for Oisin O'Reilly, aren't they?
They are, yeah, and Oisin gets onto a ball as a yellow card there to Paddy O'Brien is issued by referee John O'Halloran. Yeah, Kilmallock looking dangerous, TJ. The old adage goes, goals win matches. If Kilmallock keep opening up doing like this, you know, it could very much be the case as this game evolves.
Yeah, perfect start, 6 minutes in, 2 goals on the board.
As Dara Stapleton launches this one long. Again, it's Kevin Maher breaking up for it. Ball breaks, chance there straight away, and it's then back on the board here for Doon. It is their number 10 that's got it, and that's Garrett Thomas keeping up his excellent form today.
Yeah, as I said, he got 7 from playing the last day, which is a huge return. Any day you go out 7 points, so he started well here. They went route 1 down to Kevin Maher, and first Robbie Egan got a good touch away, but good finish and good score for Doon.
Breaking ball ran onto by Thomas.
Doon
there.
give you the puck out as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. There's plenty of space here for Kilmallock to play with. It's gone to the back. Bit of pressure on there, Pat Ryan. And he half a hook in. This one's going to break over the head. Well, not just over the head. Cian O'Donovan just got a little flick to it. They'll keep it in play there. They won't. It's going to be a 65 for Kilmallock. But Doon may be struggling early on, TJ, to keep an eye on what Kilmallock are doing. They just haven't solved it as of yet.
No, they haven't solved it yet, but I suppose teams that probably would be pretty familiar with each other as well from playing over the last couple of years. Kilmallock know, like, you can't just hit the ball down into the 6 box because like Cian O'Donovan was free there. So poor use of the ball will get punished, because good teams like Doon, if you give them the ball, they will hurt you.
Yeah, no question of that. As Kilmallock readying this one, it is going to be Shane O'Brien taking the 65, coming all the way out.
Yeah, he's definitely playing inside. It looks like they're playing with 2 up top, and there's a bit of a slide. Garrod Enright's in and out, Paddy O'Brien is in and out, but Shane is definitely lined up and he's keeping his men on the edge of the square, so big threat.
Oh, huge threat, and Tommy Hayes will be sure this game continues. He will have his hands full, you can be sure of that, as Shane O'Brien now eventually getting a slitter on. Getting 2 slitters on, TJ. Is it like buses? And wait for 1 and 2 come along at once as O'Brien lining this one up. Kilmallock 2 goals to 2 points with an advantage. 8.5 minutes gone here in Knocklang. Those goals coming from Killian Hayes and Oisin O'Reilly as O'Brien first real involvement in the game. Gets this shot away. Straight over the black spot, TJ. Shane O'Brien, as he's shown throughout this championship so far, he don't miss many.
He's off the mark, yeah. As you said, he's a big man, and everyone knows now, I suppose, what Shane is capable of doing from a Limerick and Kilmallock point of view. Huge player for Kilmallock, and they've made him captain this year, and you can see why.
Yeah, absolute leader in this team, despite his young age. This one breaks to Adam English now, under pressure from Hayes. English switch of play, beautiful ball at the Barry Murphy, just couldn't take it. Barry Murphy, good work back there from Aaron Costello, and Costello has got the ball into his hand, challenged by Chris Thomas, gets it away to Micheál Hoolan, hand pass then back into the middle to Kevin O'Donnell back there, and Conor Hanley Clark completes the clearance. It is straight down though, right down the breadbasket of Darragh O'Donovan. O'Donovan now looking to delivery, takes it on instead there. Good work from Graham Mulcahy, putting the pressure on. He stayed on him, has Graham Mulcahy. O'Donovan is still going though. Great enterprising play from Darragh O'Donovan. Ball breaks now, shot coming in. It's not a great one from Garrett Thomas. Easily defended back there by Kevin O'Donnell, and Conor Hanley Clark will complete the clearance for Kilmallock over towards Gerard Enright and Cian O'Donovan. So O'Donovan gets the hurley to it. He will beat Gerard Enright to the ball, but one thing we've seen from Gerard Enright in this championship, he won't give up the fight. Ball breaks though for Adam English, marauding down the right hand side. Adam English with the shot, and Adam English gets his first of the evening, TJ. And if he gets that kind of space, there's usually only one result.
He's a beautiful mover and beautiful striker of the ball, but that's going to be the challenge for Kilmallock, John, is that when they get that ball in their own backs, if they don't kind of find that mid-range pass to get it away, hitting it long, I don't think will work for them.
No, Doon always have at least one,
unless they go long to Shane O'Brien.
And I'd say, TJ, looking at what we've seen so far, that probably is the plan if they can't get it short. Puck out from Conor Hanley Clark, straight down the middle. Extra man there for Doon, and Richie English gets his hand to it. Ball breaks though, not kindly for Shane O'Brien's point of view. And Doon pick it up loose. The ball breaks now, and there's a foot race on there between Dylan O'Brien. Is it Aaron Costello? It is Aaron Costello and Garrett Thomas. Aaron Costello can't keep the ball in play. On sideline cut to Doon. The game settling down a bit now, TJ. Nearly 11 minutes gone.
Yeah, settling down, and plenty of battles going on around the field. As I said, the tactical battle is the piece that I'm interested in, and like you kind of, I think we were at Eamon O'Shea on a podcast there recently, and he's saying there's 4 games within every game, right? And that opening settling down period is the first part of the game. Once you get past that and you see how the game is going, then you try to exert your influence. So let's see what happens now in the next 10.
Darragh O'Donovan here from midway between the 65 and 45. I was just going to say TJ was a shooting territory. He's decided to switch the play instead into a bit of space, maybe for the run of Chris Thomas, but it's going to go to Pat Ryan, and Ryan 45 out, lovely dummy, defeats Liam English and gets the strike away. Does Pat Ryan, and he's got a lovely shot away. That's excellent skill from Pat Ryan. Another much needed score for Doon, but that lovely little flick, TJ.
He has that in the locker, John. We have
No
seen
question.
it before, like he kind of just dummies inside, but yeah, classy corner forward as well, pacey, good kind of opening up of space from Darragh O'Donovan, as I said as well.
And was indeed lovely crossfield sideline cut from O'Donovan. And that's 7 points to 4 now, 3-point game despite Kilmallock's excellent quick start with those 2 goals. Doon really back in the game now as this one's delivered long to the run of Gerard Enright again here over the head of Cian O'Donovan. Enright and O'Donovan with a ding-dong battle going on between the two of them, just over the shoulder. Referees are going to give that all day long.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a nudge in the back he's going to give them. Like, yeah, so it's such a Kilmallock kind of create nice space up there, right? No doubt. They just need to make sure they get better ball in there, really.
Barry Murphy wanted to take that one quick, didn't quite come off for him, and be left to Darragh Stapleton. And TJ, we still see the crowds coming in.
Yeah, they must be packed in hospital at this stage, John, I'd say. So
this one breaks, and it's broken initially in Doon's favour, but Kilmallock have come away with it. And it's Kevin O'Donnell doing very, very well. Gets it off to Killian Hayes. Low delivery from Hayes. Defeats the dive of Richie English. And the shot comes in then from Conor Staunton. That, if he gets it, TJ, and it is an excellent score from Staunton, that's probably the score of the game.
Yeah, great striker of the ball as well, and I was directly in the line of it. It was definitely a point as well, like it was just inside the right post.
A bit of confusion, or not confusion, discussion on the sideline here about whether it was a point or not. Mike Sexton's taking hold of that as the game comes on, and it's a very clear issuing from the linesman here in front of us, TJ. Not sure if that came through in the commentary. We hope not.
I think the Doon lads were kind of thinking the ball was wide. It looked like it was going wide, but to be honest, when you were in the line of it here, it was definitely a score.
No question of that. As Graham Mulcahy now inside towards Shane O'Brien, breaks it down in front of himself. Does O'Brien. 3 or 4 Doon men converging on him very, very quickly, and they've come away with the ball. And it's O'Donovan, who's having a growing influence in this game, gets the pass away now to Eddie Stokes. Stokes has a man outside here. Eddie Stokes, hand pass comes to Pat Ryan. Ryan has time and space, didn't quite get hold of it under pressure from Liam English, a little to the left and wide. And he'd be disappointed with that one, Pat, given what we saw a minute ago.
Yeah, as I said, normally he scores then, but you said the game is settling down there. Graham Mulcahy is out. Like, Kilmallock is trying to create a bit of space in their forward line and Doon have an extra man back. So as I said, the use of the ball is the key piece, and when they use it well, they're getting scores. But they will be happy with the opening quarter, 13 minutes in.
No question of that. The score is 2-2 to 4 points in Kilmallock's favour. Sharp puck out from Conor Hanley-Clark right out to the touchline, plays it up the line now, and that is Shane O'Brien on the move, and he's taken on Tommy Hayes. He's been fouled. Easy decision for referee John O'Halloran. If Shane O'Brien, TJ, exactly what we're talking, if he can create that bit of space for himself, the delivery is good. It's danger time for Doon.
Yeah, I think you're dead right, John. They've definitely gone through this. Like, they don't want that puck out to be landing in their half forward line. It's very simple. You either use the ball short to midfield, or else we have the out ball option. And there ain't many better out ball options than Shane O'Brien.
No, we saw it with Limerick this year, starting in the full forward line, able to start in the middle, get out to the wings very quickly, in such danger no matter where he picks the ball up. So a second shooting chance for Shane O'Brien. He nailed the 65 and he's nailed that free as well. Another score for Kilmallock, TJ. I'm sure James Hickey and his backroom team, just coming up to 15 minutes played,
yeah, they'll be
delighted.
And you want your good players in the game as well. So it was a good ball into Shane O'Brien. He was out and he catches the ball and he wins the free. Like, so that's exactly what they want. And a big turnover here.
Yeah, turnover here indeed.
Graham
Mulcahy has got his first of the game, and again, they'll be pleased with how they've started, but that score in particular will please them more.
Yeah, their homework must have been good, because they're kind of shutting down that option that Doon have. Doon are excellent at this normally in terms of winning ball and moving the ball through the lines, but Kilmallock really on top of everything.
Yeah, they certainly are here. Stapleton goes short to Keane O'Donovan. Switch of play from Keane. Aaron Costello's onto that. Gets the hurley to it. Touch wasn't really there. It was a difficult one to control. And English picks it up and switches. Lovely pass from Adam English over to that side. And it is Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas under pressure. He's over carried before the challenge came in. It's going to be a free out to Kilmallock. And they're really, really up for this game, TJ. It's very noticeable.
Yeah, you could see the hunger from Oisin O'Reilly. To see him with the intent to get back there, really wanting to get back. You'd often see that in players, that sometimes they arrive too late, but they arrive too late because they didn't intend to get there. He was definitely getting there and forced a turnover, so an awful lot of stuff going right for him. This might be within range for Conor Hanley.
Yeah, no question. It's just inside the 45.
He has a fair belt of it.
He does. He certainly does. More than most does Conor Hanley-Clark. He'll be eyeing it up, TJ. We can see he's eyeing it up. It's Conor Hanley-Clark. It's a 6-point lead currently for Kilmallock. He's looking to make it 7 here. He struck it very, very well indeed. Conor Hanley-Clark with one from downtown, as they say, TJ.
Yeah.
And then again, it's further evidence for Doon. If you give him away out there, they can hit him from anywhere.
Yeah, everything going right. 2-4 to 4 to Kilmallock. You'd probably have to say they deserve to be in the position they're in after 16 minutes. So an awful lot going right for them.
Yeah, it is Kilmallock that are on top here with that foul on Pat Ryan there from
Liam English.
Liam English, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a pushing it back. Good ball in fairness now, right, yeah. But
yeah, quick ball in from Doon, but free in for now for him in from East Limerick.
Yeah, you can see the Doon guys gathered here around the middle of the field, like they have 2 and 3 players free, and you know, Kilmallock are funneling back, but their work rate, as you said, all through the championship has been very good. And you know, I said that use of the ball in senior hurling, I've seen it when you go up the ranks, when you play the smart teams, their use of the ball is normally that little step higher.
Oh, it's Adam English with 1 point to his name thus far. Second attempt from a free. He was wide with his one from distance early doors. No mistaking this time from Adam English though, and that's a much needed score for Doon. We're back to a 6-point game.
Yeah, easy free there. I said, yeah, like I just like the way the Kilmallock forwards are kind of set up. Like they have Paddy O'Brien like kind of staying really, really far. He's taking his man right inside, kind of opening a big side of the field here. Now Richie's trying to stay there, but working well for Kilmallock at the moment. No, Doon have men here to spare, all right.
Barry Murphy picks it up loose. Garrett Thomas, little flick of the wrist now. Intercepted though by the Kilmallock defender on this occasion. Doon still have it though, and it is Dylan O'Brien with the challenge. Just a loose challenge on Barry Murphy, and another chance for English.
Yeah, Barry kind of rolled him there, like, yeah. So as it's winning the frees, plenty of experience in Doon. Obviously, you'd expect from a team who's won the county last year. Settle, things weren't going well for them. Let's get the scoreboard ticking. Let's get back in the game.
A chance now for English. Again, moments later after scoring his first free of the game.
Yeah, so you can see on the right here, John, like the Kilmallock are playing like with 3 kind of deep forwards, like inside the 14-yard line. They're leaving the space like for Doon, and Doon do have an extra player here, like, so they have to use the ball short to the middle of the field, or else they go long into their guys inside, like, so that seems to be their tactic, and it's worked well for them in the opening quarter. But Doon's starting to settle a bit the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, indeed, is English. It's this one right between the posts again. So 2 in a quick succession for Adam English. 2 frees. He makes the score 2-5 to 6 points.
Inter-county players motoring well as well, Adam and Shane O'Brien, aren't they?
Yeah, no shock in that, TJ. We've played now just 18.5 minutes of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship clash, and it is Kilmallock leading 2-5 to 6 points. But as TJ Ryan mentioned, Doon starting to get a hold of this game. The long distance one from Chris Thomas is going to not be kept in play by Pat Ryan. Worked a shot from Chris. He's well capable of scoring them, as we've seen. Just didn't have the accuracy.
Yeah, they're 4 to wide, but they're just starting, as I said, just get a bit of a foothold around this middle third. They're starting to kind of work it out, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're on top of it now as Kilmallock with Kieran O'Connor. Lovely little bit of play from him, creating a bit of space for Kevin O'Donnell. One man, if he can get onto this ball, is capable of scoring from distance. Good defending though from Doon. And Barry Murphy coming away with possession. Hand pass comes once again, and it's back to Murphy. He scored 1 point. Lovely moving of the ball from Doon here, and it is Chris Thomas again. He's under pressure. Glorious bit of skill from Chris Thomas. Does try to get it away to Kevin Maher. I think that was inside waiting for it, but it is brilliantly defended by Kilmallock, and now they've got the ball off to Micheál Hoolan. Hoolan now under pressure, and he's no fouls as referee John O'Halloran. Adam English goes long with this one. It's going to drop short from English. Dangerous ball inside. Maher's up. Maher with the shot, and Maher, I think, has sent that one to the left and wide. And the umpire is saying Hurley got it or some kind of deflection. He's now changed it to wide, so, and the hand comes up again. So there's utter confusion with the umpire down to our left hand side here, but there's a goal chance for Kevin Maher. He was moving away. Yeah,
it looked like Kilmallock giving out about the free here in front of us. The top Micheál Hoolan was fouled, and good work rate. But there was just a passage of play there where it was a perfect Doon. Dara Donovan wins it. Barry Murphy, they moved the ball through the lines. Chris Thomas gets up there, and it was a goal on for a second. Like so, yeah, both teams kind of starting to kind of stretch their legs for sure.
Yeah, that ball was eventually waved wide. It's delivered in towards Paddy O'Brien, breaks it down. Well, it is the Doon defender there, and Chris Thomas, that's won it. A little flick pass off to Jack Ryan, and Ryan being chased down, harassed, being chased down by Oisin O'Reilly. And you hear Oisin coming, TG, you know he's up your backside.
He's quick.
Lightning quick, but Jack Ryan has done very, very well. He's blocked down over on that far side, and a chance now for Doon.
He made up a lot of yards there, John, didn't he? In a very
made him up very quick.
Yeah, and in fairness, I suppose that kind of runs through the team there. When you see fellas like Oisin O'Reilly working that hard and getting back and helping the backs, it definitely filters through.
No question it does. Just that little block to even just concede a sideline cut rather than a delivery into the full forward line. There's now Darragh Donovan with the sideline ball.
Getting a bit of encouragement, didn't he?
And just a little bit there as it goes right into the hand of Graham Mulcahy. Switch of play from Mulcahy, looking in towards Paddy O'Brien. Gorgeous pass from Graham Mulcahy. Paddy O'Brien looking out for Conor Staunton. Just maybe had it in his mind what he wanted to do before he caught it. Comes to Richie English. He's going to go from distance as Richie English. He struck it very, very well indeed as Richie English. Excellent score from English. And a swing there, TJ. Could have went one way, it's gone the other way.
Yeah, swing. I was saying about Doon a while ago, nearly the perfect passage of play. Brilliant ball from Graham Mulcahy, Paddy O'Brien, and it was a very good ball across. Just Conor Staunton missed the catch, and it could easily be a score from Kilmallock. You are correct.
3 in a row, I should say, for Doon now. As Kilmallock again working it. Dylan O'Brien up the line. Breaking for Micheál Hoolan, wins it, does Hoolan, dirty ball, pushing it back to Micheál Hoolan, and a free in for Kilmallock. Maybe TJ just maybe getting a little bit tasty now. We've been waiting 21 minutes.
Yeah,
for
getting a little bit tasty. I said Kilmallock kind of maybe incensed the last play that Micheál Hoolan should have had a free there. So now Doon not overly happy about that one. Might have felt it was on the soft side, but either way it's a free in. And in fairness to John O'Halloran, I think he's a very good referee. Normally he has his finger on the pulse and he sees these things. He's played the game himself. Same age, same vintage as myself actually, John O'Halloran. So we would have soldiered together under 12 and under 13 and 14. And yeah, for a referee, he was well able to give it to, I can tell you, when he was playing.
Most referees, TJ, have come across at one stage of their life. And I'm not talking about Mike Sexton before I'm accused of anything, but those arbiters of the rules, TJ, they were well able to give it when they were playing themselves.
Yeah, small bit of off the ball stuff here. Gareth Thomas and Aaron Costa involved, like so. Not really much in it. I'd say maybe Gareth might get a yellow card for his troubles, kind of in pushing him down. So not much in it, to be honest.
No, not much there.
Free to Kilmallock coming up.
Chance for Shane O'Brien. And this all settles down to nail that third point of the evening.
Yeah, scores hard enough to come by, in fairness, and you'd probably have to credit both defences and the work rate generally from both teams in closing space down for that.
Kilmallock not scored since that Conor Henley-Clark score in the 17th minute. O'Brien has hit that one and he struck it very, very well, TJ. Plenty left on it as well.
Absolutely, no doubt about it anyway, John, and we were the perfect line of it as well. Like, it was straight over the black spot, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so yeah, Kilmallock keeping the thing ticking over all the same. Like, so those 2 goals between the teams.
Yeah, that's lead being kept intact here. And that's Aaron Costello. As well, he got to the ball first. Donald Coughlin tried to challenge him, TJ. Benefit going towards the defender who won the ball cleanly.
Yeah, well, the benefit always goes to John. If you get out in front and you win the ball, you always have a better chance. Like, and sometimes it might look like that you were making a meal of it or whatever it is, but like at the same time, once you get out in front and you have the ball, you know.
And there's a Doon mentor, Tom Murphy, has also received a yellow card from referee John Holler, and it is getting tetchier and tetchier as this half goes on.
That bit of familiarity between the teams, yeah. So free here now on his own 65 for Conor Hanley, and he got a longer distance one the last time, so distance won't be an issue here.
No, the angle is a bit trickier though, it has to be said, for Conor Henley Clark as he goes through his free taking routine. Strike comes in from Conor Henley Clark, didn't get hold of it at all, and just even though you heard the strike, TJ, it wasn't what you'd expect from Conor.
Yeah, knew straight away, and he knew straight away as well. Like, so it was a poor strike, but it was left as well. Like, so it's only their second wide.
Yeah, it'll be very economical from Kilmallock in this half, as this one's worked now off to Eddie Stokes, off his left hand side. Eddie Stokes, he's not going to miss from that distance usually, Eddie Stokes, and he doesn't miss this time either. Had a couple of looks, TJ, made sure he was the best man in the position to take the shot.
Yeah, exactly, and so that's what Doon are really, really good at, that restart, to get the ball away, find a player, then find somebody else in the pocket of space and an easy score. Like, and that's the stuff that keeps them in games when things aren't flowing for them.
4-point game now, 2-6 to Kilmallock, 8 points to Doon. As Conor Henley Clark goes long, straight down the middle with this one, looking for Shane O'Brien, battle with Tommy Hayes. O'Brien is able to break it down, looking for Oisin O'Reilly, but it's the aforementioned Stokes that comes away with it. Initially, Garrod Enright has fought that ball back for Kilmallock. Hand pass wasn't the best from him though, and Richie English, as he does so often, reads it very well after Adam English. And all the way now inside towards Pat Ryan, but Dylan O'Brien is out in front for Kilmallock, and he's done very, very well here as the older brother of Shane O'Brien. And but they haven't got rid of it though, Kilmallock, and it's broken for Doon off to Chris Thomas, and Thomas has taken that one on. Quick snapshot, and it's to the left and wide, but well, there's a bit of confusion over the far side. A couple of more than a couple, I should say, TJ, Doon fans thinking that was over.
Yeah, usually you get a good reaction from the crowd, and because they have a good line of sight, but the umpire gave it wide anyway, so it fits wide for Doon.
And Conor Henley Clark was waving it wide fairly early as well. Long puck out, great take in the air from Richie English. Another trademark bit of play by him, and it's Jack Ryan now off for Doon. He's been chased down again. Again, that pressure's on. I think there was a little nudge in the back, TJ, and it's going to be a free for Doon.
Yeah, I didn't really see exactly what it was for. Was it touching the hurley or whatever? Like, but yeah, both
swinging hurley, back there from Shane O'Brien.
Yeah. Both defences, as you said, you'd have to be reasonably impressed with them. Yeah. Again, Dylan O'Brien out there looked like a nice ball for a corner forward. Oh, attacked the ball, which is good to see from a cornerback.
It is, but now Adam English, a chance to make it a 3-point game, goes short to Darragh O'Donovan. Kilmallock not awake for this one. O'Donovan from distance. He'd loads of time to take it on Darragh O'Donovan, and a quick bit of thinking from Doon, and that earns them a score. Yeah,
they're the smarts that they have in the locker, and I said I've seen plenty of that last year in the championship this year. They just kind of give the ball to the man in the better position, and they're good on the restarts and good on frees, and another perfect example of it there.
And 2-6 now to 9 points, Doon. Made their way back into this game as this half has evolved. Long puck out again from Conor Henley Clark. It was won back there by Cian O'Donovan. He got his hurley to it as he swung in the air perfectly on the ball. Tommy Hayes now taking this one off to Chris Thomas. Ball doesn't come up under pressure from Oisin O'Reilly, but Adam English, glorious bit of skill and speed to pick that one up before giving off to Jack Ryan. Ryan from distance now. This will be an excellent score for Doon. A real momentum swing for Doon. 2-point game, TJ, and Doon starting to flex their muscles just a little bit now.
Yeah, really well played. They're good defensive play by Tommy Hayes and bringing the ball out, giving a simple ball. But Adam English, a lot of gears on view here, John, tonight, and there's a lot of pace in the field. Like, so if you're kind of caught napping at all, you will be punished.
You can just see that there's so much pressure the second anyone gets the ball into their hand. As again, coming out this near side, I would be avoiding Richie English at all costs at the moment. Starting to dominate in that half back line, of Doon themselves are starting to dominate. Foul there on Cian O'Donovan. It's Garrett Enright, I think, with the challenge, and maybe a little talking to too. A new hurley needed for Garrett Enright, certainly, anyway, and maybe a yellow card to boot.
Yeah, and a new hurley required as well. It looked like a snap there, didn't it? Yeah, so yeah, that Kilmallock puck out, we'll say, when they're coming down here, Doon is really good at that. They're starting to mop that up. That's probably one of the pieces of the game that they need to try and see and have a discussion about at half time. It's not really working for them, like, unless you bring Shane O'Brien further out or whatever. So Doon doing well there.
Adam English with this free from long range. Was willing to take it on. Adam English didn't have the accuracy to the left and wide. That one goes.
Yeah, that extra distance normally puts the pressure on the accuracy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We've seen it several times in this half here, as Conor Hanley goes short to then go long, and he does exactly that, looking for the run of Paddy O'Brien. What a take in the air from Paddy O'Brien, gets the pass away. Well, he earned that free, TJ, with an excellent catch. Pressure on from Cian O'Donovan, and referee John Halloran giving him the free.
Yeah, that primary possession is gold in a game like this. Like Paddy's caught a couple of big balls, made a goal earlier on, won the free there now, and just when things weren't going Kilmallock's way, you need players to step up and just do something, get the scoreboard ticking over, and a perfect example from Paddy there.
And Shane O'Brien, with what we've seen from him thus far, a relatively straightforward free to make it a 3-point lead for Kilmallock again. Going through his routine as always. Before hitting that one straight between the posts, TJ, 3-point game again.
Yeah, 4 points from Shane, now 65 and 3 frees. Like, so we haven't seen a huge amount of him play. I said just maybe not really in the game. I think you're going to see him drifting out maybe to centre forward or wing forward to try and get maybe that puck out situation sorted.
That one goes long here, breaking ball. The whistle has gone free for Kilmallock.
Yeah, it was a bit of a clatter on the back of his helmet, I think, there. Like, so yeah, so we're going to see Conor Hanley have another go at this, and we've just heard there's going to be 2 minutes extra in this half as well. Like, so I think, as I said, heading towards half time, if Kilmallock can keep the situation as he is, I think they'll be the happier at half time.
Yeah, chance to go 4 clear yet again. And Conor Hanley Clark, he's more central with this one. He's a good 10 metres or so.
Chance to go 5 clear, is it?
Yeah, 5 clear, my apologies on that one. And Conor Hanley Clark has hit that one to the right and wide.
It's wide right this time, yeah, and it was a better strike for sure. Like, yeah, I'd say maybe he thought that it was going the right direction. So
just a correction on that score. It is 2-7 to 10 points. We've confirmed.
2-7 to 10, is it? Okay,
yeah.
So you were right, John.
I was right. It's rare, TJ, so I'll fight it. I'll fight it. Again, this one delivered in long towards Kevin Maher and Robbie Egan. Egan's done a fine job. Ball breaks towards Pat Ryan, was picked up by Kevin O'Donnell. Off now to Kieran O'Connor. And in fairness to Kilmallock, they've marshalled that very dangerous Doon full forward line very well in this opening half here. Down the line now, it is Conor Staunton trying to keep it in play. He does so and gets it away to Micheál Hoolan in towards Paddy O'Brien. Battle inside. O'Brien breaks it down. Ball breaks outside though, and it breaks to Graham Mulcahy, but there's excellent work back there. I think it's Darragh O'Donovan that's there. Indeed, it is. A great battle between the Limerick men as Darragh O'Donovan gets the better of it. Flick pass back to Darragh Stapleton, and again they've switched it very, very quickly here. Have Doon, it's Jack Ryan going down the same line looking for Adam English. English soars into the air and takes it off his right hand side from the touchline. Adam English with one of the scores of the championship so far. What an effort from English, and a beautifully worked score from their full back line out.
Yeah, nice little swing in the game too, because it was a 50-50 ball into Paddy O'Brien, and he's been good in the air so far, but knocked away from him. Great work by Darragh O'Donovan. Great use of the ball by Doon again, and a brilliant score, as you said, from Adam English. Scored again.
No question here. Doon are on the offensive once more here. Sideline ball on that far side. A chance maybe. Yeah, we're pretty much coming up to
last play territory, I'd say, John.
Yeah. It's going to be Gareth Thomas to take on that far side.
Fresh
good
air.
No strike from Gareth Thomas. He gets a second crack. Fairly good one. This time Conor Hanley Clark has just had to bat it out as the half-time whistle goes here in Knocklong. It is Kilmallock leading Doon 2-7 to 11 points. TJ, your overall thoughts on this first half?
Yeah, decent half in fairness. Yeah, both teams. Kilmallock had a blistering start getting those 2 goals, gave them a platform on the scoreboard. Doon took a while to settle to get their game flowing, but you can see when they do, they start to put it on the board. Loads of class all over the field, loads of danger. I think the game is perfectly poised for the second half. Kilmallock will be happy at half time.
2-7 to 11 points at the end of the first half in this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Round 1 or Group 1 Round 3 clash, and it is Kilmallock leading by 2 points. Join us for the second half shortly. Straight down the middle does Conor Hanley Clark. Dangerous ball inside. Hand goes up from Paddy O'Brien. Goal chance for Kilmallock. Gerard Enright. Saved by Stapleton. Rebound comes. Struck into the back of the net. Inside to the onrushing Doon player there, it is Barry Murphy. It's Murphy with a beautiful little flick. Dummy TJ and the finish to boot. Very harsh here throughout an evening like this as Oisin O'Reilly goes up. Ball breaks to Conor Staunton into midfield to Micheál Houlihan. Good run, but he's half pickpocketed by Darragh O'Donovan. It's broken to O'Reilly. Goal chance for Kilmallock. O'Reilly's bagged a second for launches this one long. Ball breaks, chance there straight away, and it's then back on the board here. It's this shot away, straight over the black spot. TJ Shane ball breaks though for Adam English, marauding down the right hand side. Adam English with the shot, and Adam English gets his first of the evening. TJ, and if he gets that kind of space, 45 out, lovely dummy, defeats Liam English and gets the strike away. Does Pat Ryan, and he's got a lovely shot away. That's excellent skill from defeats the dive of Richie English. And the shot comes in then from Conor Staunton. That, if he gets it, TJ, and it is.
When he was out, he catches the ball and he wins the free, like, so that's exactly what they want. And a big turnover here.
And a turnover here indeed.
Graham
Mulcahy has got it. It's a 6-point lead currently for Kilmallock. He's looking to make it 7 here. He struck it very, very well indeed. Conor Hanley Clark with one distance. Early doors. No mistaking this time from Adam English though. And that's a much needed score for Doon. We're back to a 6-point game.
Yeah.
It's this one right between the posts again. So Tuna, where he caught it, comes to Richie English. He's going to go from distance as Richie English. He struck it very, very well indeed as Richie English. Excellent score from English. 17th minute. O'Brien has hit that one and he struck it very, very well, TJ. Plenty left on it as well.
Absolutely no doubt about it.
Eddie Stokes off his left hand side. Eddie Stokes is not going to miss from that distance usually, Eddie Stokes, and he doesn't miss this time either. Had a couple of looks, TJ, made sure he was Kilmallock not awake for this. And O'Donovan from distance. He'd loads of time to take it on Darragh O'Donovan, and quick bit of thinking from Doon, and that a routine as always. Before hitting that one straight between the posts, TJ, 3-point game again. Going down the same line, looking for Adam English. English soars into the air and takes it off his right hand side from the touchline. Adam English with one of the scores of the championship so far. What an effort from English. For the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 3 clash between Kilmallock and Doon. TJ Ryan joins me once again for the second half. TJ, Kilmallock with a slender enough lead, to be fair. It's a fairly tight game. Those 2 goals been really advantageous for them.
Yeah, good position at half-time. I think they'll be happy, and I can very clearly see that Robbie Hanley's going to start. It looks like he's lining up here at left half-back for the second half, so we'll see who's gone off in a second. So that's a major plus as well for Kilmallock to have a player of his stature back.
It is indeed, and just check on that substitute as quickly as we can here as the second half gets underway, and it is Doon on the attack straight away, and it's Adam English. We'll call it a trademark.
Yeah, he doesn't need any introduction anymore, in fairness. Yeah, perfect from the throw-in. That's Doon letting down a marker straight away. Great run from Adam English and beautiful strike. Good finish.
Yeah, it is Liam English, we're told, that is off the Kilmallock team.
I think he's going travelling as well, actually.
Yeah, so that score from English immediately on us, and it's a 1-point game here as Doon through Barry Murphy looking for a quick start to the second half. It was certainly Kilmallock that got it in the first, and Barry Murphy's been fouling a chance to for Doon so quickly in the second half to level the game for the first time.
Yeah, look, as I said, in the dressing room at half time, normally when it's a game like this, like let's say Kilmallock maybe getting the goals early, and like I'm sure like Derek would have been kind of saying, let's, we can't afford to let that happen again, let's start the second half well, and they've certainly done that.
Adam English now midway between zone 65 and 45, looking for a second point in quick succession at the start of this second half, and English has nailed that one as well. So another score for Adam English, TJ.
Yeah, it's his 6th. It's 3 from frees now and 3 from play for Adam. Like, so it's just starting to have an impact on the game. He's been picked up by Killian Hayes, who got that early goal. But yeah, if Kilmallock a bit successful, they need to kind of shut him down.
I do here as Kevin O'Donnell takes that sharp puck out, delivers down the same line. Out is Barry Murphy, hasn't worked out. Lovely touch from Shane O'Brien, who's out a bit further than what we saw in the first half, but a convergence of Doon players get around him. It's Darragh O'Donovan coming away with possession now. John O'Halloran slightly in his way there, but O'Donovan refocuses and gets the ball away to Jack Ryan. Ryan with a low delivery now off to Eddie Stokes, and Stokes to the hand pass now into the middle. Pressure on Chris Thomas. He's done well to get the pass away, but it's only as far as Aaron Costello, and Costello gets to the ball first, but again Chris Thomas is there for Doon. A battle on the ground ensues. It's anyone's ball at the moment, neither side able to win it cleanly. Right here in front of us in our commentary position in Knocklong, it is Graham Mulcahy and Kilmallock, and Mulcahy flicks it down towards Gerard Enright, breaks away from him now, and Tommy Hayes with a bit of time and space to play this one to Richie English. Lovely step from Richie. They've got a little flick as well. Referee John O'Halloran says play on. Pat Ryan now, switch of play from Pat, overcooks it slightly towards Garrett Thomas, and a foot race between him and Aaron Costello. It's Costello that got there first. He didn't even have control of the ball, TJ, but the inevitable push followed.
Yeah, kind of silly free from Garrett Thomas there, and he'd been booked in the first half for kind of just pushing him as well, so there's obviously a little bit of a needle going on there. But yeah, you see Doon, they're getting plenty of bodies around the ball. That's what they're really good at. Maybe a bit unlucky, maybe they have to work the ball through the middle there, but you can see very meant to win the ball. They're looking to get runners off the shoulder, looking to use the ball in that middle third well and create a pocket of space. And
it is now Shane O'Brien making his way over towards the ball, and he is going to be on his own 65, TJ. It's a distance one. Well, he strikes the ball so well, does.
I don't think distance should be an issue like that given the night. No, during the puff of breeze here.
No, absolutely gorgeous evening for hurling here in Knocklong. TJ will tell me it's like this every time you go to a game.
I wish I tell you one thing, I've often been freezing here too.
As this one comes in from Shane O'Brien. Didn't come up right, TJ, from what we can see all the way over at the opposite side. Didn't get hold of it.
No, I didn't get hold of it, and they could do the score now, just kind of settle the second half, because Doon are starting to get a bit of a foothold, getting the ball away and just starting to use it a bit better.
So Donovan now flicks it up that left hand side, looking for the run of Pat Ryan. Well marshalled there by Dylan O'Brien. It breaks inside now to Donald Coughlin, but it's Kilmallock that have numbers back there, and it's all the way back to Conor Hanley Clark from O'Brien to Robbie Hanley. Lovely ball from Conor Hanley Clark up towards Micheál Hula, and he's been challenged. It's a poor challenge from Jack Ryan, but Hula has taken the shot on, and a play will come back. Advantage accruing for Kilmallock. It's going to be a card here for Jack Ryan.
Yeah, I just thought the pass was overcooked for a second, but Micheál Hula did really, really well, and then he invited the tackle, and when Jack, when he doesn't get there with the hurley and there's a clatter, you're going to give away the free and get the card. Yeah, but good use of the ball. We're going to see Conor Hanley coming out again for another free. He's good inside in goals, good intelligent ball to Robbie Hanley. He used the ball well, like he could see it doing it, fellas there. So that's what Kilmallock have done reasonably successful. They haven't maybe got Shane O'Brien into the game maybe as much as they like. He's starting to spend a bit more time at centre forward here now in the second half. So just interested to see how that develops.
It is indeed, it is.
They need to score now, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's 2 scores to null in this early stages of the second half. As Conor Henley Clark hits this one very, very well. And he has got this one on the board too, TJ. Beautiful strike from Conor Henley Clark.
He's second free. I think he said yes straight away after he struck it, so he knew straight away that was going straight over the bar. So yeah, good score for Kilmallock. Yeah, keeps him in pole position.
1 point lead for the ball back at this stage. Puckle comes straight down the middle, and Pat Ryan has picked up the loose ball. It's been fouled. Referee says no chance, and it is Kilmallock that picked the ball up. Oisin O'Reilly now in possession. Switch of play into the corner. Those dangerous diagonal balls in towards Paddy O'Brien. Got a hand in it. Mikey O'Brien though is there for Doon. It's O'Brien coming away with possession. Goes backwards then to Richie English, who always just seems to be available in this game for Doon. Darragh O'Donovan now off to Barry Murphy. He's going from his own 65 as Barry Murphy. He's a beautiful striker of a ball, and Murphy has got a second point of the game. Beautiful score, TJ.
Yeah, again, as I said, that's what they do so well. They're so composed, so calm in the ball. Look for that player, and then, like I said, Barry Murphy's got all the class to do that all day.
Level for a second time here. Pat Ryan protesting, or is he protesting? It's a blood sub, I think it is here for Pat Ryan. That will come off the Doon side momentarily. They'll be hoping. Just on the right eye, TJ, I think he's got. We can just see coming here a little bit of blood coming from that right eye.
Yeah, the old good looks for Pat will be in trouble, I suppose, maybe depending on the cut. Yeah, but he's definitely a blood sub. Like, and number 18 for Doon, Cormac Ryan, has taken his position momentarily.
That's Cormac Ryan, as TJ said, wearing number 18. And for Pat Ryan, and they'll be hoping it'll be only a momentarily thing, as this one is delivered deep into the full forward line. Ball breaking there. Again, Doon have plenty of numbers back there. It's Cian O'Donovan who has possession for Derek McGrath's side. He's still going with it. Cian gets it away to Jack Ryan, the hand pad with the early pass, I should say, and Jack Ryan cuts back inside, switches it into the middle to Darragh O'Donovan. O'Donovan now takes the ball on, and Darragh O'Donovan showing his pace here. He's going to flick it up the line towards Chris Thomas. Well read back there though by Kevin O'Donnell, and a lovely little pass from O'Donnell off the stick to Houlihan. Houlihan playing it straight
nice
down
ball.
The line. Beautiful ball inside. It's Gerard Enright. It breaks though. Enright with the shot, and that one has gone between the posts. Brilliant finish from Enright, and a brilliantly worked score overall.
Yeah, another one of the scores of the night. Great play by Kilmallock. In fairness, Darragh is normally really good user of the ball, so good turnover by Kilmallock, great use of the ball, and a super score from Gerard.
Yeah, just cut across it beautifully as Darragh Stapleton goes along with this one. Robbie Hanley is there, Robbie Egan is there, more importantly for Kilmallock. Does break to Adam English now, and English, lovely bit of skill from Adam English. He's going with it. Is he looking for more than a point? Looks to be going still here. Adam English goes short, goes low, and Hanley Clark saves it. Dangerous pass back there from Robbie Egan, and Conor Henley Clark has dealt with that immaculately well. He could have done something different with it under severe pressure. They have made a mistake there, and it was Killian Hayes there. That's a slide. It was Killian Hayes trying to make up for the mistake he just made. Went committed in, TJ, lost his footing, and that could be a card for Killian Hayes.
No, I think it was Micheál Houlihan actually.
It is Micheál Houlihan.
Yeah, Micheál Houlihan, yeah. Yeah, great play by Adam English. He cut inside. It was an easy point for the taking, but he just sensed for a moment that the goal was on, and probably didn't get as clean a strike as he would have liked on it. But good recovery by Conor Henley Clark, got the ball away, and Kilmallock then made the mistake, and the ball turned over. So it's tit for tat, isn't it? In fairness,
it is. It's very, very tight. 1 point lead for Kilmallock currently, but they'll be worried here. Maybe will Doon on the well-being of Darragh O'Donovan. He looks to be okay, and Pat Ryan is back on the field as well.
Yeah, just one word there on Robbie Egan. He's done a super job so far on Kevin Maher, because that outball, and Kevin Maher has been really good at winning primary ball, but we saw there with the last one dropping. He's done excellent so far, hasn't he?
No, he is. He's marshalled Kevin Maher very, very well as Robbie Egan. Position not that familiar, certainly to us on the sideline here.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have played. You might be able to ask him afterwards. Has he ever played fullback before? But he's just doing a job for the team and doing it very well.
Adam English with this chance to level it for a third time here, and that one is struck well by Adam English. The white flag is going to be raised. A little bit of a question mark for a moment, DJ.
Yeah, he didn't have a huge amount to spare, but the most important thing for him was it was inside the post, and the free goes up.
It does, and level once again here in Knocklong.
Sharp hook up by Kilmallock here, yeah, so worked to Robbie Egan.
And Egan under pressure gets the strike away, and it worked out good to midfielder on that occasion. It is Killian Hayes that has struck that one. Killian Hayes has added an excellent point to go with that early goal he got, and every time Doon get level, TJ, Kilmallock have a response.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do, keep the scoreboard ticking over. I'm not sure if Robbie Egan meant to pass, but it was a very good pass because he was isolated. Killian Hayes, and good finish.
It was indeed. It is now 10 to 15 points in Kilmallock's favour here, and they're coming out with possession again on that far side. Dylan O'Brien just chasing it, and it's Richie English that gets the important hurley in for Doon, And that shot coming in now for Doon. It's gone to the left and wide. Long range effort.
It was Gareth Thomas, yeah.
So it was Gareth Thomas picking it up loose. But they've gone quickly here to Robbie Hanley of Kilmallock and straight down the line looking for Shane O'Brien. It's a bit strong. O'Brien won't be able to get to that one. Just that little bit strong. He found a bit of room on Tommy Hayes there as well.
Yeah, it's probably one of the things that maybe Sharp O'Cody has gone to Graham Mulcahy.
It's gone to Oisin O'Reilly from Mulcahy, and Oisin with pace to burn, usually good from this distance is Oisin O'Reilly, and he is this time as well. Excellent score from Oisin O'Reilly, and any mistake that Doon make, Kilmallock are punishing.
Yeah, you've got plenty of class on both sides, John, and they'll do that all day because they're just well used to it. And John's calling a sharp puck out there, but Kilmallock have had a bit of success in turning over those puck outs, but again, good use of the ball by Graham. I think the only thing that maybe Kilmallock might look for is how can they get Shane O'Brien maybe into the game a little bit more from general play to get better supply to him. It could really prove fruitful between here and maybe in the last quarter.
10 minutes gone in the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 3 Group 1 clash between Kilmallock and Doon. It's Kilmallock leading currently by 2 to 11 to 15, but there's a chance to make that a 1 point game now.
Yeah, Robbie, he got the spill on Kevin Maher there, but he just gave away the free for a high tackle, so I'd say he could be maybe getting a present of a yellow card. Not ideal playing in the full back position against a running team like Doon, but he has to deal with that now. He's plenty of experience anyway.
David Wolfe ready to come on as well, led to believe here by Kilmallock. David Wolfe, excellent start to the championship against Patrickswell in what was effectively a one-man full forward line. Maybe Gavin O'Mahony joining as well. We're just waiting the confirmation on those subs as they happen. As Adam English from straight in front, TJ. I don't think he's missing this one, do you?
Don't think so.
No commentators.
Even we couldn't do that, so we couldn't, huh?
Well, we'd miss it. I'd certainly miss it from there, TJ. I don't think Adam was going to. You'd score it.
Yeah, as I said, look, both defences are kind of strong enough, and just as I said, Kilmallock, in fairness, they're working well. Dylan O'Brien at cornerback playing well, Aaron Costa playing well, Robbie Hanley playing well now in the second half. So 2 subs into the forwards for Kilmallock. So it looks like it's Conor Staunton as one guy making way. And Gavin O'Mahony is coming in for Paddy O'Brien. So David Wolfe and Gavin O'Mahony, a lot of experience there now. Be looking for some sort of return. They got into the full forward line with Gerard Enright, Shane O'Brien. Richie English is picking him up there in the centre forward position. So Oisin O'Reilly probably maybe the most effective of them at the moment.
Yeah, no question that bit of experience with those two as Gerard Enright goes up with Richie English, and again that tactic going down that wing has not worked for Kilmallock in this game. Now it's Donald Coughlin, quietish game for Coughlin. Very talented young player, gets that pass away, but it's gone right down the breadbasket of Kevin O'Donnell. It's Kilmallock now looking to restart and attack. Graham Mulcahy delivers down towards Enright once more. He's out in front of his man Cian O'Donovan, and Enright gets the ball into the hand, gets the hand pass off as well to Aaron Costello. Costello plays it down the line. O'Mahony, lovely play from Kilmallock. Gerard Enright is going to take the shot on him side. He goes for the point as Gerard Enright adds a second score. And when Kilmallock have worked it well like that, TJ, they've been able to open up to him.
Yeah, I see a little bit of class from Gavin O'Mahony. That quick pass inside, just created danger. I thought for a second there might have been a goal on, and Oisin O'Reilly did too, but he's got the score. He's actually just gone down injured now, actually, Gerard Enright. I'm not sure if that was in the last passage of play or not, but I don't think anything happened over here. But he's chipped in with 2 good scores, in fairness, Gerard Enright in the second half, and Gavin O'Mahony having an immediate impact. Yeah,
no question there. Excellent stuff from the youngster. Still in minor is Gerard Enright on this Kilmallock side. A lovely second score from him. Let's put them 2 points clear again, TJ. As you said, he'd be a loss because he's very busy, he's energetic, but he's well able to hurl as well.
Yeah, he did well there in that last ball as well to win it, because he said she was involved in the early part of it, minded the ball, and then he spun and turned and created the overlap. So yeah, and it said his second very good point, and it keeps the scoreboard ticking over, keeps him in a good place. And as I said, maybe coming into the game, a lot of people would have fancied Doon to be kind of stronger. It looked like their form was stronger. And at this stage now, heading into the last quarter, I think Kilmallock will be pleased enough. And they've got another sub coming in here now.
Yeah, it's actually Gerard Enright that's going to the party action, TJ. I think I saw there on that occasion Gavin O'Mahony giving the signal that to the sideline that his afternoon or evening, I should say, is over, and Thomas Savage is
Savage, and he's played, in fairness, even their panel, Robbie Hanley, Tom Savage, Gavin O'Mahony, and the other guy David Wolfe, these are all guys who've played senior hurling, so their panel is strong, and using it as well. So be interesting to see how they close out the last quarter. As I said, Shane O'Brien will come good from it, no doubt about that, because he always does. He'll get a ball here between now and the end of the game, so he's operating at centre forward, and Doon are trying to close him down, but I think they'll be the happier of the two right now.
No question on that. Here is Gerard Enright's evening, and sadly from his point
leg
of view,
injury, John,
yeah, ankle maybe, or They've just went over on it, TJ. Hopefully, from his point of view, nothing too serious, because he's a player that's really impressed in the championship thus far. As Doon go again, short to go long, straight down on top of the centre back area from Kilmallock's point of view. Kevin O'Donnell went up, didn't win it cleanly. Breaks for Barry Murphy, and maybe danger here as this one goes to Kevin Maher. He's free here. Michal Hoolan's around him. He gets the hand pass across. It's blocked in there, and they've managed to just divert a bit of danger here. Does come across now to Pat Ryan. He's hooked. Great hook. Breaks inside to Maher, and it's broke and flicked away. The square ball, I think, is the call, or maybe a late challenge on Conor Henley-Clark. Indeed, brave goalkeeping from Conor Henley-Clark. Pat Ryan was hooked. We're seeing it on the replay here. Kevin Maher just, I think it was Conor Henley-Clark, just got there in front of him, TJ. Brave from the goalkeeper.
Very brave, yeah. I said, so sometimes I think the keepers throw themselves down handy because they get handy frees, but in fairness to him, he was very brave there, and he won the free. Looked dangerous for a minute. Kilmallock had plenty of numbers back there, so defending well, and their work rate really, really good. Like, so as I said, good defending again.
Remains a 2-point game here as we've hit the 15-minute mark of this second half. Conor Henley-Clark again, short free, and he's going for this one. Conor Henley-Clark's going to drop in and around the 20-metre line. Breaks now for Shane O'Brien. We expect Shane O'Brien to score from here. Great block down though from Chris Thomas. The ball falls, and it falls kindly for Doon in this stage, and they're able to come away with possession. Jack Ryan will switch a play into the middle. Lovely ball to Eddie Stokes, and Stokes is a quick player here. Eddie Stokes gets away. The pass though wasn't great over to his half-forward colleague Garrett Thomas in this stage, but the advantage was accruing for Doon on this occasion, and it's a chance for Adam English, but one between the sides again.
Yeah, Aaron Costello was pleading his innocence there. I don't think he did a whole lot wrong, because I think the pass maybe had spilt a little bit on Eddie, and he was kind of buying it a small bit, but that wrap tackle is probably one of the challenges in the GAA at the moment. When somebody leaves their hand there, you can easily make a free out of it. But look, the result is a free from Adam English. It fancies him to score it, and keeps things very tight.
It is as tight as you would imagine here in Knocklong this evening. You're in a bumper crowd here at the home of Garspillane GA Club, enjoying this absolutely cracking contest. If you are at home as well watching us, hope you're enjoying it too, because it's as good as you get in Limerick Senior Hurling Championship, as Adam English strikes that one between the posts as well. And again, TJ, 1 point game.
Yeah, it's his 9th point. The Doon forwards in general not getting a huge amount of change, so relying on a good few frees, and as such, maybe credit the Kilmallock backs for that.
Of course, Robbie Hanley with that one. It does break in Doon's favour. Chris Thomas picking up the loose ball off now to Eddie Stokes into the middle to Barry Murphy, and Murphy does well to collect it. Just checked on him a little bit. Lovely work from Doon. It's a late hit though, and it is maybe a bit of a trouble here from one of the Kilmallock men.
I think it was Aaron Costello again, was it?
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot in it in terms of was it late?
Just a slight bit late, I think, TJ, in fairness.
Yeah. He's probably telling Johnny he got there as quick as he could now at the moment, but he's still getting the yellow card for it, isn't he?
Doesn't matter how quick he got there, TJ. If it's legal or not, I think, is what John O'Halloran's telling him.
Yeah.
But here you go, Adam English looking to get into double figures here to level this game for a 4th time.
Yeah, he's looking for his 7th free, fancy him.
And seeing no mistake from Adam English. We're level again, TJ, as we head into the 48th minute.
Yeah, he's on 10 points now for doing 7 from frees and 3 from play. So just that maybe little bit of discipline there. 2 Hindi-ish frees, maybe there wasn't anything major on that Aaron Costello's given away. It's kind of kept him in the game.
We're seeing a substitute here now as well for Doon, just waiting for some confirmations. Donald Coughlin, I think that's going to come off here. Just waiting to see who's onto the field.
It's Cormac Ryan, I think.
Cormac Ryan's back on, he's back on. He was on as a blood sub.
He came on as a blood sub, so Cormac would be an outfield player, and Donald Coughlin's an inside. So Jack Ryan has moved up, I think, is it?
Jack Ryan certainly adept in the forwards as well. He's been playing midfield this year. Well, numbers on the back really, TJ, don't really matter anymore. We've seen so often now players playing absolutely everywhere, as this one comes in deep towards Gavin O'Mahony. Breaks it down, does O'Mahony. Breaks for Shane O'Brien. The hook came in, David Wolfe, I should say, and it was that late hook on David Wolfe that just diverted to the left and wide, and Barry Murphy that got it in.
Yeah, you can see it's such a Kilmallock using Gavin O'Mahony there, hoping he can win a primary ball inside there, so very close to getting a score for them.
Cormac Ryan now, first involvement in the game from him, flicks it up the line, looking for the run of Chris Thomas. Dylan O'Brien is there for Kilmallock though, and he gets the hand pass away to Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell does well to keep that in play and move it away from danger too. Good challenging though from a number of Doon players. Ushin Riley just pops that hand pass, slip though from Dylan O'Brien. He's done well to get away, but Doon are really marching with numbers at the moment here, and it goes a chance now for them to take the lead for the first time, and it does break though, and Aaron Costello gets the body and Hurley and everything he possibly can in there. We have a man down in front of us here, and it looks to be a fairly serious injury too. We're hoping not, TJ, but doesn't look good for Oisin O'Reilly here at the moment.
O'Reilly, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a leg injury or what. Like, he kind of got a great ball away there.
Yeah,
The last
passed it away, and maybe just landed. Hopefully it's nothing serious for Oisin.
Again, it looked like they were doing the man over, but in fairness to Kilmallock, they got back numbers very quickly. Aaron Costa did well there, and Dylan O'Brien has been very effective for them in this game as well, a cornerback, and turned the ball over, and Michal Ulan was there to help out, so they've turned it over and done well in fairness to them.
The concern now in Kilmallock's minds right now is Oisin O'Reilly.
Is that scoreboard right, John? It is 2:13 to 8, so we still have Kilmallock by 1, yeah?
No, I think we're all square, TJ.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
2-12 to 18 points. Back at base, if they can change that, we'd be much appreciated. We get confused, TJ. I just think the official scoreboard has 2-12 to 18 as well here in Knocklong.
So 10 minutes normal to play, a few substitutions on there now, right? Draw a game. Anyone's game really, John, at this stage, I would think. So you're looking for something, maybe both teams will be looking for, maybe, as I said, on one side, maybe a Shane O'Brien, or this side here, maybe Kevin Maher will catch one eventually and a Pat Ryan. So looking for that little bit of magic, aren't you?
Oh, you are. It's you look, TJ, you start looking to your game winners, your match winners.
We do. And there's plenty of them here.
Oh, there's a ton of them for both sides. So thankfully, Oisin O'Reilly looks to be okay. We'll restart with a Kilmallock indirect free with Conor Hanley-Clark ready to take.
And we're looking to use it short, like I said, because Doon have plenty bodies back, but the bull is in the square and Gavin O'Mahony is in there, so maybe long might be an option too.
Conor Hanley-Clark is certainly surveying his options. He's gone, TJ, as you'd expect it, as downtown into the middle. It's broken down. It breaks again kindly initially for Doon, and they have it again, do Kilmallock though. Lovely bit of quick hands from Killian Hayes into the middle towards Oisin O'Reilly. May not have wanted that ball just after recovering from a bit of a knock. He's done very, very well. Gets it off now, and it's Dylan O'Brien with the strike for Kilmallock to put them back in front, and Dylan O'Brien has got the score for Kilmallock, TJ, and well, he may not have been the player they wanted to see on the ball. He was the one who delivered the score.
Great score with Dylan O'Brien. He's had a super game, I mentioned him already, but great work by Gavin O'Mahony and Oisin O'Reilly.
And there's a 1 point lead yet again for Kilmallock, 13 to 18 points now. And a battle in midfield. Kevin O'Donnell has done well just to get that one away, and Shane O'Brien now very, very deep here for Kilmallock. He's won it free, needless free to give away from Doon's point of view, and Kilmallock will be in no rush to take this one as I see Conor Hanley-Clark charging out. Maybe a little word from the sideline to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, a couple of big plays there. That's what you want again for Kilmallock. I said you walked the ball to Dylan O'Brien and said we didn't get a chance to kind of credibly score. Cornerbacks normally get kind of lost in the lights when they go past the 45-yard line, John, but he steadied himself really well and got a brilliant score. And Shane O'Brien has got to come out there. He hasn't been involved in the game much, but again, a big player, comes out, wins his ball, wins his free now, and gives Conor Hanley-Clark a chance to put him two in front.
Modern hurling, TJ, cornerbacks are just as good as corner forwards, just like you in your head.
Yeah, well, as I said, there aren't that many players who could play in the backs and the forwards, but anyway, story for another day.
We'll allow it, given where we are tonight, TJ, as Conor Hanley-Clark lines this one. Certainly should
good
have
strike.
The distance, lovely strike from
Hanley-Clark.
2 point lead for Kilmallock.
That's 3 points from frees from Conor Hanley, in fairness, or 3 huge scores, but again, straight away. Like the ones he missed, he knew he didn't strike him right, but that one he knew straight away. Great strike.
2:14 to 18 points. We have 7 or so minutes left of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Group 1 round 3 clashes. Micheál Houlihan flicks that one back, having picked up the loose ball, and there's room out here for Kilmallock. Robbie Egan, instead of going to Robbie Hanley, he went long instead up towards Shane O'Brien. Hard to argue with that decision. He breaks it down towards Gavin O'Mahony. Richie English is there yet again for Doon. It's Cian O'Donovan completing the little exit from their defensive turn there. Darragh O'Donovan, little challenge on Darragh O'Donovan, just a frontal one.
It's Aaron Costello as well, who's on a yellow card. No, but John is not even thinking about the pocket and stuff like. But
I don't think there was much in it for that team. Was there a yellow?
Yeah, I don't think it was a yellow. No, it definitely wasn't. Was it a free? I suppose Darragh O'Donovan was coming out with the ball. Was it maybe shoulder to shoulder? Probably wasn't. So it's a free in, straight in front of the post for Adam English. But a few people making noise to tell and remind John that Aaron was on a yellow, and I'd say he probably knew. But in fairness, John O'Halloran, as I said earlier on, he does not panic.
No, his top class referee, Adam English. Again, looking to his total, he's got 10 so far. You'd imagine this will be number 11 for Adam.
Yeah, he struck the freeze really well in fairness all night, like, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, back to a 1 point game again. Isn't it back to 1
1 point game? Yeah,
214 to 19.
214.
Yeah. So another sub for
Doon. It is going to be Chris Thomas coming off, number 20 onto the field for
Garrett Thomas.
Garrett Thomas, sorry, coming off, and it is Dean
Coleman. He must be back. Yeah. So I said Garrett Thomas, the 7 points in play the last day. So Kilmallock did a really good job in them. But their work rate and their defence work has been really good.
No, it has here. This one breaks again in Doon's favour. It is gone then along the line. He'll do well to keep this in. He's done well there, has Dean Coleman, but Killian Hayes picking up the loose one. It's not a great pass to Kevin O'Donnell. He's done very, very well there. Kevin O'Donnell needs a bit of help. Hand pass not the best from Kevin O'Donnell. He's going to get onto it himself. Instead leaves it for, is it David Wolfe back there? It is. And then it breaks, and Eddie Stokes trying to win it. Plenty of players trying to win it. Barry Murphy, good challenge from David Wolfe. But what a pick up from Adam English. He's under pressure. He's been fouled, TJ. Chance to level again. They're hoping. Well, the ball went over the bar. But John O'Halloran,
I think he had the free given, I suppose. I think is the case that John, like, there was a kind of a hurley on his elbow there. He was pointing straight afterwards, but in fairness to John, I suppose by the rules he had the whistle blown, so he has to come back for the free. But look, the form Adam English is in, John, I'd nearly fancy him to score it anyway, so won't make any difference, I'd say, in about 30 seconds.
More than likely not, DJ, more than likely not. Adam English 11 points to his name in this game so far, 8 of those coming from frees.
Yeah, both teams getting antsy around the middle now, John. As such, we're heading into that last 5 minutes. Game is there to be won, and in fairness, both of them showing up. They want to win it and they want to get a result here.
Both sides with a draw from each of their games. Win the draw coming into tonight's clash. As English strikes that one. No mistake, TJ. Mystic TJ, we'll call him. He definitely saw that one coming.
He's been striking him brilliant all night. In fairness to him, he's been a huge player for Doon, and he was entitled to the free, and he scored it from play, and he scored it from a free as well. So as I said, it doesn't matter.
Does not matter at all here. This one was over deep to that left hand side. Ball breaks, and it breaks in favour of Chris Thomas. Hand pass comes from Chris Thomas to Barry Murphy. Doon now on the charge. They haven't led in this game as of yet. It's Jack Ryan heading towards the 65. He'd never hit it. Could break down. It breaks for Robbie Egan with a great win in the air for Kilmallock. Could be vital by the end of this game, as Aaron Costello just calms things down, gets it back to Robbie Egan. Kevin O'Donnell it was on this occasion with the possession. And O'Donnell with a poor pass. Poor pass. Messed around with it, TJ, and they didn't need it. Something they haven't done all game.
They did all the hard work really, really well. It's very frustrating, isn't it?
And are we set up here for a Darragh O'Donovan special from the sideline coach?
Oh, I think so. I just came out to be frustrated with that. I said you have to win in the ball, because it looked like Jack had a good chance to put Doon in front. As I said, Robbie Egan wins another super ball, gives the easy pass, and just the touch from Micheál Houlihan. He might blame the pass. One of them left him down, didn't it?
But TJ, right in front of the Kilmallock dugout as well. If you're going to strike one, as Darragh O'Donovan does, it breaks inside. It's Robbie Egan again. They got it. Breaks for Pat Ryan. Is there a shot? Is there a penalty? There's nothing. Just lost his balance as the referee, and away come Kilmallock with possession.
Robbie Egan touch again.
Robbie Egan is at it again. I think TJ knows maybe who his man of the match may be, as Killian Hayes launches this one. Does it have the accuracy? It has the distance as well. A monster score from Killian Hayes. Puts Kilmallock back in front.
He's chipped in with a goal and 2 points as well. John has stopped the quick puck out. So Doon will have to go back, but brilliant play again from Kilmallock. Defended the sideline, worked their ball to Killian Hayes in the middle of the field. He's chipped in with a goal and 2 points. How important could that be?
Huge score, the latest one from Killian Hayes. Got the early goal. He's got 2 second half points. Breaking ball there. It's Mulcahy has it. Gets it away to Shane O'Brien now, and it is Thomas Savage. Delivers inside. Great movement in there from David Wolfe. Wolfe will want it back in his left to put Kilmallock 2 in front. David Wolfe has hit it, and he's hit it to the right and wide.
It's only their 7th wide of the game, but you'd have fancied him all day to score that.
Especially when they turn back onto his left back with play though. Dooner moving it quickly. Barry Murphy in possession for them. Hand pass up the line to one of the players in there. It's Dean Coleman. Back to Murphy. There's 3 Kilmallock men around. That means there's someone loose. The loose man is Eddie Stokes. Stokes with the strike. We're level for a 5th time here in Knocklong.
Quality game, in fairness, John, all night. Like you can see, as it both teams, the quality and the class is there. Give them half a sniff and they get a score. So great ball, walked through lines again by Doon. Good score by Eddie Stokes.
6 times they've been level here in Knocklong this evening. And we're just waiting here. Has there been another yellow card issued? Oisin O'Reilly is the latest to get.
Yeah, we're going to get the clock as well here now, right? I think it looks like a 5, is it? 5, yeah.
5 minutes additional time. Mike Sexton gives us the info, so that's a minimum. So we've 6 minutes, TJ. We don't want this one to end, do we?
We don't, no. It's been
cracking
very
game. 5 minutes additional time and a minute left on the clock as this one again goes down the middle. Hurley got into it by the Doon defender and they've managed to get out of danger here. Jack Ryan on that far side steps inside. Switch of play then. Beautiful ball across to Chris Thomas, and Thomas stays down the same line looking for Adam English. If you want one player on the ball tonight, it's Adam English from there. It's outrageous from English. It's an excellent score from Adam English. He barely looked at the post, TJ, and he's nailed one. Absolute gorgeous score.
He has been fantastic all night. That's his 4th point from play. His frees have been unerring. He's been brilliant for Doon.
No surprise to point number 13 for English here in Kilmallock. They're on the way back here, but there's a man down, and it looks maybe a serious injury here. It is Gavin O'Mahony, is it?
That's the first time Doon have led, is it? 22 points, 21?
First time in this game that Doon have gone in front, and it comes
in the 59th
in the 60th
or
minute.
the 60th minute. Yeah. So we've got 5 minutes of injured time to play, like so. Yeah, Doon kind of striking at the right time there now, but Jacobs Adam English has been unbelievable, hasn't he?
13 points, as you said, TJ. 9 frees, 4 from play. That last one could be a winner. There's plenty of time left to see, but if it is the winner, TJ, it'll be some score to win a game.
Some score to win a game, yeah. Such has been, he's been excellent tonight. But the game has been excellent. In fairness, we spoke about the quality on view, and sometimes when you go to a senior hurling game, they close each other down. The defence work has been good here, but the class has still shone out at times, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. A brilliant advertisement for Limerick, the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship, as Dara Stapleton switches this one in. Goes deep towards Pat Ryan. Dylan O'Brien is there with him like he's been all night. Ball breaks, not picked up by Kilmallock as of yet. A little pass back to Conor Henley Clark. I don't know how deliberate that was. That was deliberate from him though. Mulcahy, low delivery for him, looking for Shane O'Brien, just bounces off the knee. O'Brien, he's done well to win that one under severe pressure over the shoulder to Houlihan. Lovely ball to Killian Hayes. Hayes can go one more touch. Shane O'Reilly, a chance now for Kilmallock to get level again. Shane, what a score from Shane O'Reilly. The 2 number 11s, DJ, in the last 60 seconds showing their class.
Bit of class, a quick puck out again. He's going to stop him again because Dara Stapleton's gone straight away. In fairness to Shane O'Brien, it hasn't been his night, but his work rate is still there. Used the ball, minded it really well. They got the ball to Micheál Houlihan, got the ball out to Shane O'Reilly. Great levelling score. And
they didn't panic either, TJ, just kept it, worked it to the guy that was loose as Pat Ryan wins this one for Doon. Hand pass there, coming backwards towards Jack Ryan. Ryan off the left. It's a great effort from Jack Ryan to the right and wide though. It's at this late in the game, TJ, you're going to take on every shot you can.
Yeah, it's going to be unfair on someone if they lose this game. Like a draw written all over this now at the moment, John. It's probably going to be a fair result too, isn't it?
Yeah, at this stage, but look, both sides aren't going to settle for it. Houlihan delivers long inside. Again, looking to break inside was David Wolfe. Battle now between Cormac Ryan and Gavin O'Mahony. Cormac Ryan is there for Doon. Gavin O'Mahony is all over him. Legally, says referee John O'Halloran. Initially, doesn't end up that way, and it's going to be a free out to Doon.
3 minutes to play. We're looking for a little bit of magic, and not long as a magical place, John. It often happens here. I've seen it before.
Seen it before, TJ. We're only seeing it for the first time for a Limerick Senior Hurling Championship game here. If they're like this every time, TJ, we'll come back every round and every night. Long ball again delivered inside. Kilmallock have numbers back there. It's Robbie Egan, which has been so often for the ball back tonight. Back to Conor Henley Clark. Adam English trying to put the pressure on. Lovely switch of play from Conor Henley Clark. They've kept it in play here. It breaks. Aaron Costello's done majestically. Can he come up with the winning score? It's Costello from downtown as well, but to the left and wide. That would have been more outrageous than Adam English's effort.
It was there,
as Kilmallock make another sub into the game for them because Zusine Enright.
Yeah, Conor Henley Clark, in fairness, he has the hands, and I wouldn't rule out maybe Conor Henley having a big future in goals, maybe doing something for Limerick down the road because he has the brain, he has the hands. Brilliant ball away there. Gave Kilmallock the opportunity to kick 1 point ahead again. So 2 to play, all square.
Kieran O'Connor is the man off on this occasion for Kilmallock. Dara Stapleton long towards Kevin Maher. Robbie Egan has had the winning of that battle all game, and again it's broken down in Kilmallock's favour. Played along the ground. Gavin O'Mahony is there. Lovely pick up from Gavin O'Mahony, rolling back the ears with that one. Thomas Savage now in towards Graham Mulcahy. We want this back on his left. Mulcahy just didn't get hold of it. It's going to break, and Dara Stapleton will keep it in play initially. Stapleton now under pressure from Shane O'Reilly. Certainly wouldn't want him hunting me down at that stage.
He did well.
Stapleton did well, but Killian Hayes is onto it for Kilmallock. He's going to play it across. It's blocked back there by Barry Murphy. Great covering initially from Murphy. He's under pressure to hold on to it, though. He's lost it. Ball on the ground. Time running out here in Knocklong. Played 3.5 minutes of added time. It's Doon coming away with it. Was it Mikey O'Brien? It was indeed. O'Donovan. Lovely pass from Darragh O'Donovan into the middle. Pass again to Darragh O'Donovan. He's gone up the line here. He's under pressure. Micheál Houlihan with the challenge. And it's a free to Doon and Darragh O'Donovan. And this could be a huge moment in this game as Adam English has a chance to put Doon back in front very late in the game. TJ, your thoughts on that decision?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit soft. No, I thought Dara was jumping into that tackle there. I didn't think that was a free myself. Big moment in the game at this stage. So, yeah, the Kilmallock bench not happy with it at all, and I have to say I can't blame him. The way Adam English has been striking these frees like this is on. So, you wouldn't like the game to finish maybe on a note like that because it's been so good.
Yeah, there is 30 or so seconds left, TJ, of a minimum of 5 minutes is what we were told, of course.
There'll probably be
maybe another minute after this, TJ. Maybe the call is English from midfield. The angle shouldn't be an issue either. Adam English has sent that one to the right and wide, TJ.
Yeah,
I think everyone here in Knocklang this evening is a little bit surprised to see that.
A little bit surprised. He's been striking them so well. But look, you know, sometimes, as my late mother used to say, justice, maybe when a soft free or a free that shouldn't have been given and goes wide, that's what kind of what happens. Like, but yeah.
Shane O'Brien now trying to win this one. Ball breaks. It's not kept in over that far sideline. Decision has gone in Doon's favour. So, TJ.
Yeah,
we're at that time where the time is up.
I need another 10 seconds just in case there's a winner here, because I'm kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. But I have my two picked out, so if there's a winner, I'll go either way. Is that fair?
That's fine. Yeah, you're the boss. You're the boss. I'm not going to argue about anything being set on the fence or anything like that. It's your call. There's the full-time whistle. So TJ, the Michael O'Connell menswear man of the match this evening.
Yeah, look, to be honest, but I was split between Robbie Egan and Adam English. But look, in fairness, we all know what Adam English can do. But on the night, he was absolutely class. His last point from play was incredible. He scored 13 points overall. Great game, really, really enjoyable. Delighted from a Knocklang point of view that they got the game that it deserved and we were looking for. But really, really enjoyed it. Both teams will have a say in the championship. I'll have to say they'll be there later on. They mightn't have been overly happy with the result, but it keeps both of them alive, and I'd say might be seeded these two teams again down the road. Yeah, absolutely. An absolute cracker here in Knocklang. Full time in the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 3 clash. It's all square here in Knocklang. Doon 22 points, Kilmallock 216. We'll have live reaction shortly, so stay tuned for the highlights. Many thanks to TJ Ryan for his expert analysis this evening. And to all of those here in Kilmallock, Donny Ryan, Frankie Carroll and everyone else, TJ, that helped us out. There was a fair crew that did help us. We hope you'll be back again soon. We hope to be back again soon as well. But from us for the moment, stay with us for the highlights and post-match reaction coming up quickly. Your many thanks for tuning in. Clark ready to take this one. Goes straight down the middle, does Conor Hanley Clark. Dangerous ball inside, hand goes up from Paddy O'Brien. Goal chance for Kilmallock. Garrod Enright, saved by Stapleton. Rebound comes, struck into the back of the net. That's inside to the onrushing Doon player there. It is Barry Murphy. It's Murphy with a beautiful little flick. Dummy TJ and the finish to boot. It's very harsh here throughout on an evening like this as Oisin O'Reilly goes up. Ball breaks to Conor Staunton into midfield to Micheál Houlihan. Good run, but he's half pickpocketed by Darragh O'Donovan. It's broken to O'Reilly. Goal chance for Kilmallock. O'Reilly's bagged a second for launches this one long. It's going to matter breaking up for it. Ball breaks. Chance there straight away, and it's then back on the board here. Ball breaks though for Adam English. Marauding down the right hand side. Adam English with the shot. And Adam English gets his first of the evening, TJ. If he gets that kind of space, 45 out, lovely dummy defeats Liam English and gets the strike away. Does Pat Ryan. He's got a lovely shot away. That's excellent skill. Defeats the dive of Richie English. And the shot comes in then from Conor Staunton. That, if he gets it, TJ. And it is. He was out and he catches the ball and he wins the free leg. So that's exactly what they want. And a big turnover here. Yeah, turnover here indeed. Graham Mulcahy has got it's a 6-point lead currently for Kilmallock. He's looking to make it 7 here. He struck it very, very well indeed. Conor Hanley Clark with one cut. It comes to Richie English. He's going to go from distance as Richie English. He struck it very, very well indeed as Richie English. Excellent score from English. Eddie Stokes off his left hand side. Eddie Stokes is not going to miss from that distance usually, Eddie Stokes, and he doesn't miss this time either. Had a couple of looks, TJ made sure he Kilmallock not awake for this. O'Donovan from distance. He loads of time to take it on Darragh O'Donovan, and a quick bit of thinking from Doon, and that going down the same line looking for Adam English. English soars into the air and takes it off his right hand side from the touchline. Adam English with one of the scores of the championship so far. What a player of his stature, it is indeed. Just check on that substitute as quickly as we can here as the second half gets underway, and it is Doon on the attack straight away, and it's Adam English. We'll call it a trademark. Yeah, he doesn't need an introduction anymore. Succession at the start
of this second half, and English has nailed that one as well. So another score for Adam English team. Hits this one very, very well. And he has got this one on the board too, TJ. Beautiful strike from Conor Henley. Even now off to Barry Murphy. He's going from his own 65 as Barry Murphy. He's a beautiful striker of a ball, and Murphy has got his second point of the game. And a lovely little pass from O'Donnell off the stick to Houlihan. Houlihan playing it straight down the line. Beautiful ball inside. It's Gerard Enright. It breaks though. Enright with the shot, and that one has gone between the posts. Brilliant finish from Enright. Now in English, lovely bit of skill from Adam English. He's going with it. Is he looking for more than a point? Looks to be going still here. Adam English goes short, goes low. Adam English with this chance to level it for a third time here. That one is struck well by Adam English. Gets the strike away, and it worked out good to midfielder on that occasion. It is Killian Hayes that has struck that one. Killian Hayes is added it. It's gone to Oisin O'Reilly from Mulcahy. Oisin with pace to burn, usually good from this distance is Oisin O'Reilly, and he is this time as well. Next front TJ, I don't think he's missing this one, do you?
I think so.
Commentators
even we couldn't do that, so we couldn't.
When we'd miss it, I'd certainly rely on O'Mahony. Lovely play from Kilmallock. It's Gerard Enright. He's going to take the shot on him side. He goes for the point as Gerard Enright adds a second score. In Limerick Senior Hurling Championship as Adam English strikes that one between the posts as well. And again, TJ,
7-3, like so. Fancy him.
Fancy him, and no mistake from Adam English. We're level again. As this one comes in deep towards Gavin O'Mahony, breaks it down, does O'Mahony, breaks for Shane O'Brien. The hook came in, David Wolfe, I should say, and it was that late up. A bit of a knock. He's done very, very well. Gets it off now, and it's Dylan O'Brien with the strike for Kilmallock to put them back in front, and Dylan O'Brien wins this one.
Good strike.
Distance, lovely strike from Andy Clark. 2-point lead for Kilmallock.
That's
just total. He's got 10 so far. Imagine this will be number 11 for Adam.
Yeah, he stuck to freeze really well in fairness.
Yes. Strikes that one. No mistake, TJ. Mystic TJ, we'll call him. He definitely saw that one coming.
He's been striking.
Hayes launches this one. Does it have the accuracy? It has the distance as well. A monster score from Killian Hayes. There's 3 Kilmallock men around. That means there's someone loose. The loose man is Eddie Stokes. Stokes with the strike. We're level for a 5th time here in Knocklong. Thomas stays down the same line looking for Adam English. If you want one player on the ball tonight, it's Adam English from there. It's outrageous from English. Chance now for Kilmallock to get level again. Oisin, what a score from Oisin O'Reilly. The 2 number 11s, DJ, in the last 60 seconds.
In fairness, we've all know what Adam English can do, but on the night he was absolutely class. His last point from play was incredible. He scored 13 points overall. Great game, really enjoyable. Delighted from a Knocklong point of view that they got the game that it deserved, and we were
Welcome back here in Knocklong. Delighted to be joined by the Michael Connell Menswear Player of the Match, Adam English, from doing 13 points from Adam. Just want to reward him with his Man of the Match award, I should say here. It's a €50 voucher for Michael Connell Menswear, Adam. Many thanks and congratulations that. On the game itself, Adam, really tight contest throughout. You've come away with another draw from a very tight game, but I suppose at this stage of the competition, it's better than losing a point again at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose we were disappointed with the first 15 minutes of it, but listen, we came into the game and we crawled ourselves back in. It was like the county final last year, just 2 sucker punches of goals, but listen, we kept the heads and we crawled ourselves back in with at half time with 2 points behind. And listen, we won't be happy with our performance, but listen, there's so much to work on. It's a long championship yet.
It is indeed a long championship. It's their 3rd game on. Look, we're at the midway part, but on the game itself, yourselves and Kilmallock have had great battles at underage in recent years, and as well bring it into senior. There's very little between you as well.
Yeah, listen, every time we meet Kilmallock, we know what we're going to get. They're an incredible team, Joe. They're very quick. Like the Shane O'Brien, Oisin O'Reilly, Joe. You can't give them an inch. And listen, again, the first 15 minutes, Joe, we were disappointed, but we're happy enough, Joe, not coming away with a loss.
Chance to win it at the end. You'd score 13 points. Maybe you just had enough of scoring at that stage. They're just with the last free. It didn't come off to Hurley right at all for you.
Yeah, I struck it all right. But listen, we won't worry about it. I'll head to the field for the next week and practice.
Here, many thanks to Doon's Adam English, Player of the Match, the Michael Connell Menswear Player of the Match this evening here in Knocklong. Many thanks to everyone as well. Garth Belangi here in Knocklong for all their help this evening.